presented minus the one that we discussed in executive session.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Need. Fun, isn't it? So we're going to start our public hearing. Anybody that wants to speak during the public hearing, you need to sign up. Anybody else in the hall? Don't see anybody. So, need a motion to go into public hearing.
Mr. Chair, I'd move that we enter into the public hearing.
Have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
So this is a public hearing. The hearing is for public comment and is not a question and answer session. Everyone shall exhibit respectful behavior, and only one person speaking at a time after being recognized with a 3-minute time limit. So, this is a public hearing on Bannock County Stormwater Management Ordinance. And so, what do you have to tell us?
I'll turn the time over to Tristan just real quickly. We're in the final ends of compliance with MS4 stormwater with DEQ. This is an ordinance that's required from all of those that are participating. Bannock County is the last to adopt this particular ordinance specifically. So I was not at the public hearing when it was heard before council, so I'll turn the time over to Tristan. She can fill you in on anything that occurred at that first public hearing and any potential changes or edits that arose from that meeting. And it's an item that we're required to comply with. And I needed to have this done basically by the first week of December, so that's why we're doing the push to get it done.
Okay.
Okay, Tristan Borkwin, Assistant Planning Director. So the Planning and Development Council heard this on November 6th, and they made a motion to recommend approval to Commission. They made one small change. It is on page 6 of 9 of the ordinance. It's in section 303G. And they added or shown on a recorded subdivision plat. And that is the only change that they made to the ordinance during their recommendation.
Okay. Any questions from commissioners?
Did anybody have any issues with the waters of the state section?
No,
None?
no issues there.
Okay.
Did anyone question any of this?
They did have some questions on what a public nuisance was. And I asked if they wanted to try to define public nuisance, and after some discussion, they decided where it was outlined in Idaho code what a public nuisance was, that they were just content to leave it as is.
Is this a new ordinance?
It is.
And this comes about because of legislative action?
Yes,
Yeah.
federally.
How many people were at the public hearing?
There was nobody, there was no public testimony for,
So the debate was amongst the council then?
Yes.
Okay.
How was this ordinance developed? Is this in statute, or does it come down from some state agency as it appears here, or did you guys draft this?
No, this came directly from the city of Pocatello.
Oh, from the city of Pocatello.
and they are the administrator. We are a party to this particular agreement. So there's City of Pocatello, City of Chubbuck, Bannock County, Idaho State University, and State of Idaho Transportation Department. And for all intents and purposes, we all have the same ordinance adopted for each of those respective entities.
Okay, thank you.
Ours doesn't vary very much from Pocatello because ours refers to the areas, the unincorporated area of Bannock County that lies within the MS4 overlay. The City of Chubbuck is specific to them, Pocatello, etc. So therefore, there are subtleties in the language, but it's relative to the jurisdictional entity only. Everything else pretty much reads exactly the same. Commissioner?
Okay.
Do the other cities in the county have something like this, or is it just Pocatello and
No,
Chubbuck?
this is only within the MS4 area, which is specific to Pocatello, Chubbuck area.
Where's that MS4 end at then?
It's fairly large, and for all intents and purposes, it ends at the gap.
Okay.
And goes up into the foothills around the surrounding area.
Okay.
Okay, further questions?
And this mainly just impacts new construction and the way you have slopes and stuff according to
For all
structures?
intents and purposes, yes. There are some areas that vary even in the flat areas, but for the most part, it has its greatest impact on the benches.
Okay.
Motion to close the public hearing.
Mr. Chair, I'd move that we close the public hearing.
Have a motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And are you asking for us to approve? I move forward?
We're
What?
asking you to adopt this ordinance.
Okay. Questions about that?
No. Mr. Chair, I'd move that we adopt the stormwater management ordinance as presented, County Ordinance 2024-03.
We have a motion?
As a point of clarification, as recommended by council,
Yes, as recommended by council with that statement added at the end there.
Okay.
thank you.
Now we have a motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. With that being said, we are adjourned.